Hello everyone, welcome back to another Creepy Zombies Let's Play. I am back finally, which is kind of awesome. This one I'm not, what do you call? I don't want to say live streaming, I'm post-comming it, I think that's what it's called. So I'll just take you through, because my last videos are a little bit boring, with me just saying like, oh look at this, oh look at that. So kind of sped it up a little bit here. So yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm basically just making my sunflowers and doing that trick I believe I told you with the potato mine. There you go, I can quickly see it. Instead of getting 2 rows of sunflowers, I'm getting 3 rows of sunflowers because that's very much better. And yeah, what's gonna happen is that zombie's gonna come here, it's gonna blow up, and in the long term I'm gonna have a ton of sunshine for those snow peas, which are OP, and those chompers, which I'm going to use against the new zombies we're facing here, which are the bucketed zombies. Don't worry, later on in the series, when I get the proper tools, I shall buy them all. So right now, just coming here, as you can see, I already have like 250 sunshine, which will fluctuate up and down because of maybe planting sunflowers and everything. Now I believe here's where I overreacted. No, I did place that mine, okay. You usually want to place the mine when they're maybe about 5 blocks or 5 steps away. I don't know, I count each, I guess, each quadrant, or whatever you call it. Now I might have overreacted on that one as well, putting down the snow pea. Because, as you can see, it just came up, and that guy isn't very far, but he was getting slowed. And, yeah, basically, very simple, very easy levels, that's why I'm gonna post-com through them. When the levels get harder and much longer, I probably won't. So as you can see, just getting everything going. This strategy works out really well because it slows down the zombies and still does the amount of damage you want. It's not ideal right now. There's a new bucketed zombie I was talking about, that's why I put down the chomper, I believe it's called. Yes, it is. Back to what I was saying. It's very ideal because of the slowness, how you can slow them down. But right now I don't have the damage that I usually get later on in the game, because I don't have the necessary, because I don't have the right, it's an easier way of putting it, I don't have the right, pea shooters, I guess you could call them, because you get them upgraded later on. Spoiler alert, sorry. As you can see, it's just blowing by here, very easy strategy, you get tons and tons of sun, which is what you need. As you can see, I'm just clicking around everywhere on the screen, waiting for stuff to reload. I'm very organized, and I usually keep my rows very simple. And yeah, it's basically, I want to talk about my channel a little bit going forward. Probably just going to post maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe. Probably maybe send a bulletin if I don't want to do that. But here's my cheap tactics. Whenever there's a big wave coming, I always just throw down a cherry bomb to make the game go faster so I can give you more content. Happy face. There's actually a part in here where it's really funny how close it gets. I'll let you listen to the soundtrack a little bit here, I love it. Not even close. As you can tell, I sped it up there from the amount of sound. Now that was a repeater. I will be going through those as well. A repeater is a pea shooter that shoots 2 peas out at a time. It costs double the money, but it's double space efficient, I guess. So you can see I'm doing the same strategy. Very easy. The first, I don't know, I'm gonna go by worlds. The first world So the first world, basically, or when you're in the front yard, it's very, very easy. It's trying to get you used to the game, and since I'm pretty good at the game and I've already beat it, it's, of course, as I just said, it's extremely easy. Now, I have a feeling my game sounds really low. I'll probably turn that up next video. So, as we keep going here, as you see, keep on using the potato mine to get all the sunflowers. Nice, nice, nice. Now, I will try to be getting all of the necessary achievements that are absolutely ridiculous to get, but I shall try getting them with my amazing micro. Watch this, watch this. You think he's gonna die? Not even close. Not even close. Oh, that's beautiful. As you can tell, this level's a little bit longer, so this is where having the sun actually kicks in more. Just relax a little bit here. I'll bio that guy. He basically is Olympic zombie. I'm not sure if his name's actually Pole Vault Zombie, but that's basically what he's after. As you can see, it did go down pretty low there, my sunshine, but hey, look, back up to the nice 2-3-digit figures, which is not very accurate, because never mind. It's back up high, how about we put it that way. So, it's absolutely pouring outside for me. It's torrential down rain. So I'm probably gonna make a bunch of videos today. So that means that if you post a comment, I might not get it to change for the next few videos. One thing I probably need to do is turn up my sound, because I can barely hear myself when I'm talking. And I might do a live com, whatever. I'm not sure what it's called. Something that's not post-commentary and not live streaming. There we go. As you can see, more cheap tactics where I just nuke every single zombie and it makes life so much easier when there's a big wave. So I can bring more content. I wait way too long here, and it really only kills 2 zombies, so I don't know. Then again, I do have tons and tons of money. Lots of money. Listen to the game sound a little bit here. Oh, I love the soundtrack in this area. And as you see, the way I can do it, a lot of people with these bucket zombies, they really hated them. And they're really hard in the early game, but when you just do what I do and just get lots and lots of sun, very easy to take care of them. As you can see, I have almost 800 sun, because I don't feel like spending anymore. I think I get somewhere around 1200, if I'm not mistaken. Getting up there. So, as you can see, I just need to repeat this. This level's really easy. This world, this front yard, it's nice and easy. Which is good for tutorials and stuff. But when it gets onto the actual skill with the different zombies, oh, wow, it's a lot worse than I thought. And sorry for yawning, that was really rude. So, as you can see, very easy. But when it gets to later worlds, per se, life gets a little bit harder. Now, see, I was debating whether or not to put a potato mine there just for trolling. Now, usually when you get one of those messages from the zombies, you get a brand new, how do I put it? You get a brand new mini game. There you go. So it's basically a mini game where you actually just wait for the stuff you want to pop out, And this is where it gets a little more challenging. I think I come very close to losing a lawnmower at one point, which is something that I'm going to see if I can do for this entire series. It's not lose a lawnmower, because that would be kind of awesome. And it'd be extremely hard. So yeah. As we get going here, I don't usually use the walnuts because I find them a waste of space. Why would you protect your plants when you can just kill the zombies quick enough that they don't get there? That's what I think. Now, when I'm in this minigame, what I like to do is I like to put a chomper behind the wall. And I like putting potato mine up front, because a chomper, little known fact, can actually reach through one plant. If it's attacking it. Because the zombie counts as being where that, what do you call it? Where that plant is. So say if that bucket zombie got to eating the walnut and I had a chomper there, the chomper would actually eat it because it registers as a square before it. Nice little tip in fact. And as you see as I get going on here, I will start replacing the normal peas with repeaters and snow peas because why not? It makes life so much easier. Now, just for general strategy in this game, I only usually like having one snow pea in a line because that just slows the zombie down and that's the entire point of the snow pea. So why have many more when you can just have repeaters which do more damage? Which makes it much easier. As you can see, I go into crazy patterns here where I just throw stuff wherever I want, which is kind of what you're supposed to do in this game. As you can see, don't have snow pea in that line, so I put a snow pea. Don't have any repeaters in that line, so make it easier. And as you can see with my cheap tactics, is this where I do it? Yeah, this is where I think I nuke it. No. Now I'll do that when the next. Oh no! This is where I nuke everything. Sometimes I overreact in this game. As you can see, I have tons and tons of stuff, but I still like blowing stuff up. Sometimes a little overreaction. But you know, it's never bad. Getting stupid text messages while I'm doing this. So you just sit back, relax, throw snow peas and repeaters wherever you want. And you know, life's all good. Especially when you stock up. As you can see later on, I have double snow peas in some lines, and I will actually take that out in some places. And as you can see, whenever something gets close, I like nuking it because I don't like when my stuff gets eaten. And as you can see, barely any of my stuff actually die when it gets eaten, and that's a lot of bucket zombies. So better munch on that. As you can see, this lane gets really, the top lane gets really close. So there's a ton of stuff in it, and I didn't really realize that. So I'm just gonna keep on blowing stuff up. There I get an achievement. That achievement is for blowing up 10 or more zombies. As I said, I will try to be going through all the achievements. Some of them I basically already got. And here I just go on a rampage of throwing everything everywhere and leaving slots for me to nuke people. Because, you know, why not? See, I left the slot there. Boom! I probably would have got the achievement there. I think that before. Probably could have switched out most of those potato mines. As you see there, that chomper just ate through and that started attacking the walnut. And what is this? A mushroom? Not a pea? Why would we need a mushroom? Who knows? A puff shroom. Yes, there's a nighttime. Evening preview. These zombies just won't give up, will they? You notice that fighting zombies at nighttime is different than fighting in the day. For one, the sun won't be falling from the sky. And sunflowers. Luckily we got these puff shrooms. Plant as many of those and you'll be A-O good. I love you, Crazy. For some reason his name just slipped me. I'm gonna say Crazy Bob. But here's the end of the episode. Next time we are gonna be facing this newspaper zombie with pink heart boxers. See you guys next time.